something different, good quality, cute tiny makeup. Hey guys, welcome back. So got Friday favorites and Fooeys for you today, and I was really feeling some cool toned makeup this week. Like not really any kind of peachy colors or coppery colors or anything in that family. It was really all about the cool tone colors, like the smoky eyes, and I have one super standout favorite that I cannot wait to share with you. So let's get to it. So jumping right in with the super standout favorite, it's this little Smashbox palette. This is a new one of the Cover Shot palettes. This is in Punked. And when I saw this in Sephora, I was like, that's new, and that is really something different because it's all cool toned. If you love cool tone colors, if you love smoky eye looks, I think you'll love this palette. It's just something different. I mean, there's just not a lot of this out there right now. I mean, there is some, but it seems like it's, you know, so much warm tone stuff. Like you can find so many palettes that have coppers and, you know, peachy colors and stuff like that. And while I love those colors, I do like, you know, different things sometimes. And this one is really different and it's great quality. So it's not just something different, it actually performs and is really, really nice. Like look at those mattes, and the shimmery shades are really pretty and pigmented. The mattes just blend so nicely. I'm really impressed with this little cute palette. And of course, it's tiny makeup, and y'all know that I love tiny makeup, so that makes me love it even more. So something different, good quality, cute tiny makeup. That makes me happy. Like this one is probably my favorite shadow in the whole palette. I do have that on my eyes right now, and it's just a beautiful bright taupey shade. It is this one right here. So that's kind of my standout in the palette. So I wore that one the most, and then these two mattes right here. That's really what I wore the most. But then I did use this as a liner one day, not today, but that was really pretty. So yeah, nice little cool tone palette right there. Another great cool tone palette that I was playing with this week is this one from Face Candy. This is the Face Candy Vice 9-color eyeshadow collection. Again, such pretty packaging. I do have a whole video on this palette where I swatch it, I review it, I do a look with it. Now this one is definitely more of a purpley sort of a cool tone palette, but there are some neutrals in here. I mean, you can definitely get a cool tone look that is not purpley from this palette, but if you like a purple look, you could definitely use this palette, and it's really, really pretty. So I did wear this one right here this week, and it is a really chunky shade. So it really, really needs some kind of a setting spray to sort of hold it together, but it is a pretty color. Let me swatch some of the purples. I really mostly went for just the like neutrally, like this one and this one this week. Did I use this one? Yes, I used this one too. This kind of matte color. So I really didn't concentrate on the purples. I more went with the just regular taupey, neutral, bronzy sort of colors in this palette, but I do love the purples in this palette. And swatching this one right here makes me go, I need to play with the purpley colors now. Now talking about the formula on these shadows, I talk about that in my review video if you want more information, but they are soft shadows. So the mattes are very soft. I would say use just a tiny little bit, tap off your brush, because you are gonna get a little bit of fallout, but it's not unusable, it's just a soft shadow. So it's kind of a different experience using a soft shadow. And then you've got this one that's a little bit on the chunkier side, so use a mixing medium with it. But I mean, look at that purple. It's so bright and beautiful and metallic. And again, it's just something fun and different. And I love the packaging of it. I think it's a cute, smaller palette, which is fun. So I love this palette. It just takes a little bit of tweaking when you do use it. I have a couple of cool tone pencil-y type products. I'm telling y'all, I was like just playing with all the cool tone things this week. So I use this and I love this thing. This is the Laura Mercier Amethyst Caviar Stick Eye Color. I've used several of these and I really, really like all of them that I've used, but this one right here I think has to be my favorite because it's so pretty by itself. It makes a really beautiful base. I do have this on today under that shadow that I was pointing out to you in the Punked palette, and they just go so nicely together. So this is kind of a purpley taupey color. It's smoky, it's fun, it's edgy, but it's got that little purple shift to it, which makes it something fun. And I think this would be so pretty under some of those purpley shadows from the Vice palette, because it would bring out the purpley side of it and I think make something kind of duochrome-y and fun. I haven't tried that, but I'm guessing that would work well. It's just pretty. These wear super well. They're very creamy. I've had this one a long time. It's not drying out. It's staying creamy. So it's easy to apply on your eyes and then blend. And then it just really sticks and stays. So easy, creamy, but then long wearing, pretty. They're just really good, but this is my standout favorite, Amethyst specifically. Pixi sent me some stuff recently, and this was one of the products, and I wore it this week and love it. It is so pretty. This is the Endless Silky Eye Pen, and this is in Rose Glow. So that's what it looks like. That's what the outside box looks like. And I feel like in the container, it looks like it's gonna be lighter, and by it saying Rose Glow, I just was thinking it was gonna be a really light, peachy, rose gold sort of a color. And it's really more of a taupey, bronzy sort of a shade. It's so beautiful. A really pretty metallic, creamy pencil. I have this on my lower lash line and that's really the only way I wore it this week, but I love it under the eyes. I think it works really well there because it just makes this little bit of like a sheen and just catches the light. But again, it keeps that smoky, edgy look, and it has that fun metallic, reflective property to it. Really long wearing, doesn't drag on the eyes, just a great formula to it. And again, a really pretty color. Like I wasn't expecting this from this. Would y'all? I mean, maybe I'm totally off here, but this looks more peachy to me. This looks more taupey, almost like a greenish kind of an undertone, if anything, but not peachy. So I'm glad that it looks like this because I think that's something a little bit different. I think it's really, really fun. For blush this week, I kept it super neutral because I was pretty much doing smoky eyes every day. So this is my standout blush favorite for the week. Blush favorite, it's technically, I guess, not a blush. This is Too Faced Sweetie Pie Radiant Matte Bronzer infused with peach and sweet fig cream. It's adorable. I mean, it just makes me happy to look at it because it's cute on the outside and then it's super cute on the inside. Looks like a little pie, little apple pie or peach pie or something. And then you swirl all the colors together and you get a really pretty shade. I do have this on today as my blush and my bronzer. So I was really kind of doing that where I was using those blushy bronzery sort of colors. Bronzery sort of colors, that's its official word, its official title, bronzery sort of colors, and this is the one that was my standout for the week. This one's more of a peachy, bronzery color. It's less on the rosy side. It's really more of just a peachy, bronzy sort of a shade, but it blends really nicely onto the skin. It smells yummy. It has that really nice creamy, like peaches and cream sort of a scent. It's amazing. I love the lipsticks that smell like that too. I mean, it is a strong scent in the lipsticks, but I love it. Every time I use a lipstick from that line, it's just like, oh my gosh. It doesn't make me hungry, but it's just like, I want a perfume in this scent. I like it that much. It smells so yummy. So anyway, there's the color. There it is on my cheeks. I really like it. It's easy, it's quick. It's nice that it, blends well, smells yummy, cute. All the good things. And then my lip favorite for the week, I broke out one of my MAC lipsticks. I'm wearing it right now and I think it's so pretty. This is the MAC Satin Lipstick in Spirit. And it's just a really pretty brown lipstick. I mean, it's brown. And it's kind of I don't know, I would say a rosy terracotta brown. Like it has something under it. It's not like a poopy brown. You know what I mean? It's more of like a rosy brown rather than a poopy brown. I mean, I like poopy brown lipsticks too sometimes, but this one's more on the rosy side, and I really like it. The formula is so good. I mean, if you've tried MAC satin lipsticks, you know that they are comfortable when you apply them, but then they set down and they just wear so well. So they're just a low maintenance, comfortable lipstick. That's why I love them so much. These are my favorite kind of lipsticks to wear, or lip products in general, just because they're comfortable. They're not uncomfortable to wear. They wear a long time and then they fade in a normal way. They don't fade in a funky way. Like they just fade in a nice way. So that's what I'm looking for in a low maintenance lip product. So yeah, And I don't know, it just kind of added to that smoky, slightly grungy kind of makeup look. I guess that's what I was really enjoying this week. Smoky, cool toned, grungy sort of makeup, and this totally fit the bill. All right guys, so those are all my favorites for this week. So I hope that you really enjoyed this video. Please do a thumbs up if you did, and let me know down below what you were loving this week, or maybe not so much loving. Let me know your weekend plans or any questions that you have. I'm happy to answer those. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!